Hi there, and welcome back to the History of Fleetwood Mac. I'm Anita. Before I start anything off, if I'm doing my math right, which I may not be, I do believe this is my 300th video. And in about 10 or 11 days, I think from when this is going on, it will be 1 year that I've been doing these videos. So almost 1 year, about 65 short, but you know what I mean. So I just want to do again, just like I did at 100, 200, just thank everybody for sticking with me. Everybody who's new, who's come, who might be coming, who might see this way off in the future. I'm really thankful. And I just almost can't believe that it's been a year and 300 videos. I keep thinking I'm going to run out of stuff. And then look what happened here. Just ended up being where are we at? 4 parts, 5 parts, 4 parts. So History of Fleetwood Mac and part 4 of my t-shirts and stuff. But we're really going into sweatshirts and a jacket. I kept saying jackets plural. I don't have them anymore. I just have the one, but you'll see in a minute. I'm going to start off with this piece of gold right here. This is a 1986 real deal Rock a Little sweatshirt. It is a size small because it was Dawn's. And this is something I've been trying to sell for her. And like I said, 86. It's in great shape, actually. It's in really great shape. Again, if you've been with me and you've been going through all these videos, it just slays me how stuff can, this is faded a little bit, but you can still make it out. But you can see it's a little cracked. But this, is actually older than everything else I've been showing you. 86, and this is better. I mean, it's all, this is all clear. Nothing's cracked here. And, compared to some of the other stuff, and if you saw my last video, I still can't believe it, that one t-shirt from 2022. So ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, this is quite the beautiful piece. If I were a size small, I would definitely keep it. If Dawn were still a size small, she would definitely keep it. This is really a beauty, a rare item. Sweatshirts kind of weren't prevalent yet at concerts. I mean, they made them, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't, it's always been t-shirts. And, then sweatshirts were coming around, and then hoodies, of course, and hoodies are really the thing. I mean, I don't think I'll sell any of my hoodies unless they don't fit for some reason or they're damaged or something. But hoodies, I think, are useful all the time. I'm inclined to wear more hoodies than I am t-shirts. Sometimes it's super fun where I wear my t-shirt and my hoodie. That's, one's a Lindsey Buckingham, one's Stevie, or whatever the case. But still, hoodies I wear damn near every day. Even if I'm dressed up nice, likely I'll put on a hoodie just to, have a jacket or something to keep me warm. So yeah, so this one is just really nice. Again, I can't believe how it's maintained. It's still dark and everything like that. Just really nice. So that's kind of the special piece. And it's actually a perfect thing to start a 300th video, just something so rare and so unique in a collection. So there's that. And if that weren't good enough, if that weren't amazing enough, I have this thing, which is damn near just as, old and priceless, really. And this is a 1994 Street Angel sweatshirt. And again, rare, so not yellowed. I'm shocked at how unyellowed it is. This was Dawn's. This is a size large. It's pretty big though. Not like you went swim in it, but yeah, nothing on the back, but really rare, really super rare. This one I see it occasionally. It's pretty infrequently, but this one I can't tell you the last time I saw a Street Angel sweatshirt online or that anybody else had it. I'm sure plenty of people do, but just usually it'll kind of come up. People show their stuff on several different groups and stuff like that. But this one definitely does not come up very often. So this is, again, another real nice treat. So then we jump way the hell ahead because I know that I'm pretty sure at Tango in the Night they had, and one that kind of comes across pretty often, a long sleeve t-shirt, but I don't think it was a sweatshirt. I definitely think it was a t-shirt. I don't remember any kind of hoodie or sweatshirt for Other Side of the Mirror, Time Space. So after that, I think would be for me, which is really rare. I'm trying to think of 2003, 2004. I guess I didn't get any. Yeah, I can't think of any sweatshirts. They had to have had sweatshirts or Say You Will. Whatever. 2007. This is a favorite. This is one I've worn a lot, a lot. I like the little picture right here, Crystal Visions. It's a nice color, kind of a red maroon XL, and it fits perfectly. It's, you know, a little roomy, but not, again, not swimming in it, but nice to have a little, you know, to wear on top of a sweater or something else like that. You can tell the most damage it shows is kind of how this from washing it, but this is really maintained. It's, you know, it looks really nice still after all that time. After all that time, what is it? It's barely going on. That's getting on 20 years old. Nothing on the back. Yeah, this is definitely a favorite. Tambourine, the hat, all the ribbons, love it. It's a nice little piece. After that would be Fleetwood Mac in 2009, and this is probably my favorite hoodie. Now this one, I haven't worn this in a while. It's an XL. I think I didn't take this, but this is good for summertime because it's, you know, got up here. It's a little bit thinner, definitely not as thick as this, but not thin either, not super thin. But my favorite thing is this. This is just a great, I just love this. I love this having on the back. And again, this has been washed a lot, and it's held up pretty damn good. I don't see any cracks in it, to be honest with you. And it's that thick on there. But yeah, this looks really, oh, I do see some cracking here. That's unfortunate. Yeah. But that's okay. I think that also kind of, when it gets older and even if it starts breaking down, I think that will kind of look nice distressed a little bit. I'm just grateful that this isn't, and I think I'll just be a little bit more careful about washing it because I know I've worn it a lot and then washed it, like regular washed it. So be a little bit more careful from here on out. Also in 2009, is that where we're at? 2009? And it's funny, if you guys watch my videos, because we're around that time, we should be around that time right now, right? Yeah. Anyway, if you saw 2009, it was not a great concert experience, yet what I have the most of hoodie-wise, and still, you know, and collection-wise, except maybe the dance stuff, but again, that's a combination of mine and Dawn's, but I have a lot of hoodies from 2009. And it seems to me, right when I moved to Oregon, it seems to me that one I'm going to show you coming up next, actually, I got on, one of those, not PayPal, but Afterpay or something like that. And it was my first experience with them, and that wasn't good either. It was just an awful experience. But it seems like there was a big clearance on merchandise from 2009, which is kind of funny to me. And so I just happened to get a lot. So this one I like too. This also is an XL, I think. No, this is just a large, and it's great. And I like, you know, it's kind of cool that it opens up, and this is definitely thicker, much thicker. It's kind of, you know, kind of got a little fuzzy. You can kind of see it inside. No, this one's just really nice too. This one was one of my favorites, but you can tell as soon as I wash it, it's a neat different color, which is kind of cool. Authentic Pigment. This is a size large, and this fits like almost like an XL. Again, not swimming in it, but you know, but just from the get-go, it's got weird damage here. You can kind of see that here. It's oddly put together. It just seems like it just has a lot of stuff happening. And basically, the first time I washed it, this was white. It looks white there, but if you get it up close, you can see that everything is kind of turned well, maybe you can't really tell, but up in person, you can see that it definitely has the purple hue to it, and you can see like how the tag is, that, you know, when they dyed it or however they dyed it, it just didn't. It kept bleeding for quite some time, and you can kind of see like white and purple. Yeah, it just, it stopped now, but it just, I don't know, it kind of ruined it for me, just in the respect. I really like that it's on the sleeve too. That's cool. But instead of just being white, black, and purple, it's now, you know, kind of like purple, light purple, and then black and everything. But this was the first thing I got that was 2009 merch, I'm pretty sure. And then afterwards I saw that one, and then, you know, I might actually have gotten, now I'm trying to think, because I really like this one. I might have gotten this at the show. Come to think about it, actually. That might have been, you know what, I did. That's the only thing I got. When I was doing my video in 2009, I was trying to think, because I went and left one show and then took my friend the next day. And yeah, actually encouraged me to get it because it was it was not a good experience. So yeah, I actually got that one there. And then these two, because they were having a big sale on merchandise after 2009. I do these videos really for me, not for you guys. So that when I look at stuff, I can be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. After 2009, we have In Your Dreams, so 2011. This one's simple. This is definitely a red compared to, everybody likes to, complain about colors. Hold on. So this one is definitely red, if you see that compared to the definitely a maroon. So this one, it's more like burgundy maroon or something. I don't know how to say it. But I just like different colors. I like that there's a red one. This one I think is an XL as well. It's all buggered up. Not that it matters. I don't know why I'm telling you guys what sizes they are, to be honest with you. Yeah, I have no idea. But it's nice. It just has this. It's actually kind of got a little bit of a background you can see on there too. Kind of. You see all that like in the back, almost like a shading underneath here and stuff. But yeah, I do actually see it. I was like, oh, I don't see any breakage in this, but I kind of do here. I hate that. But what are you going to do, right? They're meant to be worn. I mean, Jesus, if you're going to pay $65, I went to an Elton John concert. We sat way high up in the bleachers, and it was amazing. I wanted to see him once, and I'm super glad I did. Didn't matter where I sat. But I left and I got a hoodie, and it's beautiful. It's a really nice hoodie, and that damn thing cost me $90. I don't think it was over $100, but it was $90. I wear the shit out of that one. I don't care what happens to that one because it was nicely made, though, I have to say, and has a lot of bling on it and stuff like that. But the what you're paying for at concerts anymore. I mean, a hoodie and a t-shirt aren't much difference in price. And I think, again, you're going to get a lot more longevity. That's just me out of a hoodie, but yeah. After that, we have 2013. Definitely not mine. This is Dawn's, I'm sure of it. But it's got that style like the one I like. This one is kind of boring. I mean, it's simple, which is kind of nice about it, which is probably what she liked. I mean, it looks more like a track jacket. 2013 FM merchandise. Again, it's got the Fleetwood Mac on the arm, but it's nice and crisp. I do not see any breakage on this one, which is nice. So it's been well maintained, or just, again, the print job they did on it. But that looks really nice in that theme on the back, yeah. Coming up after that, we have, for me, God, these are dirty. I'm so sorry. 2017. 2017, Lindsey Buckingham and Christine McVie tour. Amazing. Can't wait to get to that part of the videos that I have. That was so much fun. Like I said in another video, I can't remember that I got a t-shirt, which is kind of weird, but it seems like they only had like one or two, and it was just the picture that was on the album. It's not very inspiring, but on the back here is nice. And again, and I think money spent because they had signed stuff. So I got I think I got 2 signed albums and 1 signed CD. And then again, the money you're going to spend. And I think I saw 4 or 5 dates on that show. So again, the money spent is definitely going to be on something I'm going to wear more often. So this was the better buy compared to a t-shirt, in my opinion. After that, we got a Lindsey solo. This one is kind of a nice navy blue. This is good light. Wish I had this good a light downstairs. Yes, an okay picture on the back. When it's straight, he looks angry. It doesn't make any better when I get close up. Here, that looks kind of normal. We could just have a whole nother episode where I'm like, yeah. Sorry, it's late. I love this one. Again, I just like navy. I like the white tie. I love this one. I like my Lindsey stuff. I think it's nice to have. Everybody's got Fleetwood Mac stuff and Stevie stuff, but not too many people wear Lindsey stuff or buy Lindsey merch. So I think that's why it's kind of cool and different. This one I have 2 of. Looks like, I think this one is Dawn's because it seems to me that she told me, I don't know, could be mine. No, I think it's hers. Seems to me like her kitty got a hold of it because there's no tie in here. Let me double check here. Maybe that was mine. I don't know. Oh, maybe it is mine because this is a large. So yeah, maybe my cat got a hold of it. Um, yeah, so I have this one. So yeah, I guess I'd keep this one. And that's the front with the 2022. Looks pretty good so far. A little breakage here. But this is the back, which looks really nice. A hack mark, which you know I love a hack mark. 2022 Stevie Nicks. I think that looks nice. I think it's because of the brightness of the gold and stuff like that. I like wearing this one because if you have the hood down over it, the name or something like that, that's still a cool picture that you kind of have to look and make out what it is. But I like that one. This one I wasn't too sure. I'm not too sure still. I think this one came out 2022 because a lot of her shows she was kind of bringing back like the kind of the retro look, like I showed with some of the Wild Heart looking type shirts. But it could have been something gotten at the state fair because I had the jersey like this. So Dawn could have gotten this one because I think Dawn got this one. But I tried it on before I started making the video, and it fits me. I don't remember getting it. This is one of the ones that's kind of thinner inside. Has that kind of much thinner fabric. These ones are a little thin too. This is still thinner than the other one though. But no, I like this one. Again, a navy kind of color and just a little bit of a different fabric than the Lindsay one. I think I skipped right over what I think is, let me take these down here. These are very heavy. I think I skipped over this because I'm not sure if this was 2018. I think it is. So we all know that show. So I think this is the one with Neil Finn and MD. Why do I always forget his name? Really the last Fleetwood Mac shows. And I'm pretty sure because they were just using this everywhere. So I really like this patch. Again, I like the color. It's kind of got just like that blue one I just showed you, kind of the same kind of fabric. But yeah, that's bittersweet. Almost none of these have anything on the back. But yeah, so this, like I said, pretty much all these that are my size I'll keep. And then lastly, I have this one is super thick. This one was Lindsay in concert. The picture, just like the shirt, this is very thick. This is a very thick, heavy sweatshirt. It's kind of fuzzy inside. Real heavy, real nice. But I like, again, the Lindsay on the front, real simple, and then the picture on the back, which again, if worn wrong, he's giving all sorts of different messages. That's so funny, that other one, how that one looked. I think that was funny. Lastly, we have a couple things that I want to show you, similar to some shirts that I had shown you. This one I got actually this last Christmas. This one has that. This one I got this from Hot Topic though. And it doesn't zip up or anything like that. This is beautiful. This is like a navy green. It has the nice thing in there. The pockets are built into the print on there. It's already kind of got a distressed look. So again, if it gets worse, but then I really look at this. This is so nice. This is on both sleeves here, which I really dig. So this is a new favorite, and this thing is warm. It's got that super fuzzy. It's warm. So this has served me really well this year. And here we have the greatest hits kind of emblem here, which is pretty cool. So we have the dreams, we have the doves. So we have a little Fleetwood Mac and Stevie, a little everybody. I mean, it's heavy on the Stevie imagery and with the song and everything like that, but it is cool that it does include also the little emblem there. So that is a favorite thing. And it's also one of the only ones that I've had that's been a pullover until I come to this one here. And this one I also got early last year. And this one again is another one by Torrid. And this also has that sew-in patch like the Stevie one. It's a nice thick patch. I had to get this size because it's all that was left. I ordered this, but it went on clearance for like $10 or something. And this also it's kind of thin, but it's still got that fuzzy, like a blanket inside. And I love the colors. I like this one a lot. But this one is a big, like, stay at home and on the couch kind of sweatshirt. But yeah, I mean, 2 different designs. They've come out with some pretty good stuff. And the first thing I want to say that Torrid had come out with, again, with the sewn in tag, which is really nice. I mean, that's almost just a cool thing to have already, just as it is. But these went like hotcakes. This was a great sweatshirt. And I'm wearing the Jesus out of it. I mean, it's why can I not think of that damn word? Pilling? Is that the word? All the little, I need to get like a little shaver type thing, but I don't care. This is just I don't care. I wear this everywhere. I love the picture. I wish I'd gotten a couple. My mom got one. I got one for Dawn. I kind of wish I'd gotten another one though. They pop up on eBay pretty periodically. It's super comfortable. It's just thin enough. It's still warm though. And I love it. But this is one of the first things that came out by Hot Topic or Torrid or any of them. And when these came out, they sold out real quick on these. And it's kind of cool. It's a little different picture, right? Because all those other ones with the same pictures. So that was kind of neat. And then for my grand finale, this poor thing has, when I was still with Naeem, Trouble in Shangri-La stuff had, come and gone. And I think I've talked in my videos that there was a lot of merchandise for Trouble in Shangri-La. There's like a damn near catalog. And there was a leather jacket, there's a Letterman jacket, there was a pullover, I think there was a windbreaker. And you know what it is? Basically everything was the same patch, just sewn onto other stuff. It was all very expensive. Well, it's expensive at the time because it was kind of expensive, but of course you wanted all of it. So it was really expensive. Then they had like a little jewelry box. They had a little candle holder, which was basically a wine bottle with a decal slapped on it. They had the necklaces, which I discovered the necklace and the keychain are the same icon, the S drawn by Sarah McLachlan on the necklace, but one had a leather strap, pardon me. One had the kind of ball type necklace like dog tags have, and the keychain, and they're all exactly the same size. So they just put it on 3 different hooks and sold it for different prices. And stupid my ass bought every one of them at the time. And there was like a shawl, which actually is high on my covet list, with a little, basically iron-on patch on the shawl. That's all that makes it Stevie Nicks. But much later, after all that happened, I was able to get the Letterman jacket. And I used to wear this pretty proudly and happily. When I talk about the patch, it's really just this part here. I don't even think on the shawl, it could say Stevie Nicks, but it definitely is just this S, which you can see on the back, the patch-wise. This is a heavy Letterman jacket made out of wool. I think 100% wool. It's warm. It is warm as hell. It's kind of got that like fleece, pillow type. I'm trying to say, but on the back, it's beautiful. It is so cool. It's really nice. These pop up periodically. The last one that was listed ever was somebody's asking $400 for it. I think I tried to list it something like that and it didn't sell. People want them, they just don't want to pay that. But I'm telling you, at time of purchase, this was $200 at least, and I think even on sale, I think I might have gotten it for like $130, $150, which was a lot in, 2000? And after that time for us, it was really a hard time. We'd lost our business with 9/11 and everything like that. So, buying stuff like this is just really definitely a luxury. So yeah, every time I think about selling it, I think maybe I'll just keep it. I also used to have the big bomber jacket with the Belladonna logo on the back, and I did sell that not too long ago. That thing was warm. I mean, you put it on and it was just instantly an inferno. But it was a really nice jacket. And yeah, so some things I kind of want to keep. I can't fit into this at all. And it's like a large or XL. But I'm like, was I ever that small? It just snaps. I can't tell what's, I have no idea what size, but I want to say it's large or XL. I'm really surprised it doesn't have a tag. You can even see that nothing was even sewn in. But yeah, this is a pretty special piece. So I'm really glad I still have something from that time. So that was my little journey of clothing and stuff like that. I did not mean for it to go this long, and I'm awfully sorry. Try to make the videos around my 15-20 minute mark, and as you can see, each one is just a little over that. So there's no way I could have done one video with all this. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much, because I'm 99% sure this is my 300th video. And come back and see. I don't know what I'm going to do next. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'll have something next time you come around. So everybody have a great night. Bye.